I'm back. Hi everyone. If you've watched any of my videos before, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about today's transit of Pluto trine Jupiter. It went exact yesterday, but we're still in the energy, so I definitely wanted to jump on here and talk about it. This is such an auspicious transit, and I need you to use it to manifest. But let me introduce myself. I am Liz, and it's been a while since I last uploaded a video. So, to my followers, I'm really happy you stuck around, and I'm really happy to reconnect. So, where have I been? Over the last couple of years, I've been enthralled in all things astrology. Well, I've been an astrology enthusiast since I was a kid, and I was that friend in the group that read everyone's horoscopes. Um, but over the last decade, I've really become more of a practitioner. I've read everything I could on the subject, and I've been doing readings for friends and family. And over the last 2 years, I've had my nose in books learning Hellenistic astrology specifically, and astrological magic. And I'm back to this channel to share with all of you all the things that I've learned. I will still do the crime mystery videos here and there, but maybe with an astrological twist to them. And I'll still use the tarot too in those videos and others. So be tuned for those, or comment in the comment section what crime mysteries you want me to cover next. If you're an old follower of mine, you will also have noticed that I changed the channel name. It's now Astral Charm. I just thought it was just a simpler name. In case anyone wanted to find me, Astral Charm it is. So we're going to go with that. And to celebrate my return to the channel, I am doing an Astro giveaway. If you like this video and subscribe to the channel, what you can do is send me an email with your natal chart information. I'll put the email somewhere in the video where you can contact me. And in the email, if you include your date, time, and location of birth, I will send you a mini astro report where I tell you what I find most interesting about your chart for free. I'll keep that giveaway open until this Saturday, June 8th. This is a way of thanking you for coming back to the channel and for being new subscribers. So get to it, email me, and spread the word to anyone that's interested. So again, you have to subscribe, like this video, and send me that email with your birth information. So now let's talk about this Pluto-Jupiter transit. Like I said earlier, it went exact yesterday, June 2nd. Here in the eastern coast of the US, that was Sunday, June 2nd. But we're still in that energy, so I really think we're still within that orb of being able to use it to manifest. The first thing that comes to mind when we're talking about this Jupiter trine Pluto, the first keywords that come are just powerful abundance. And so to show you where this is happening in the sky, we have Jupiter here in Gemini and Pluto here in Aquarius. The reason I think this is a fortuitous or really strong transit is because Jupiter just went into Gemini a couple days ago. And whenever a planet, especially those outer planets like Jupiter, change signs, go into a new sign, they're extra vigorous. I just feel like stuff always goes down once Jupiter goes into a new sign. It's like adjusting to new energy and wants to show off in a way. And so I think Jupiter's really, really strong here. And of course, when we say the word strong, we also think Pluto. I mean, Pluto is a shaker. It wants to transform. It wants to rebuild, it wants to magnify, it wants to increase power in a certain area of the chart. So in Aquarius, it's really, I mean, if you've just listened to the news, there's lots more out about what's happening with AI and technology. And Aquarius is a sign that deals with groups of people, communities. And so there's lots of, you know, movements in the world happening right now with, the Free Palestine movement, and unions being very activated. Pluto's making all that happen. And then Jupiter in Gemini, it's switching from an earth sign to an air sign. So it wants to do its thing when it comes to the areas of the mental space, communication, writing, speaking, chatting. It wants to get people. So with both of them together, I definitely see this emphasis on groups of people getting together, groups of people communicating. And in this, more and more technological era we're going into with Aquarius, having this energy of Pluto there's going to be lots of technology is going to help us do that. Technology is going to help us communicate, get together, organize, right? So that's the general energy behind this, these movements in the sky. But specifically yesterday, Juno is making this trine aspect. I'm sorry, Pluto is making this trine aspect to Jupiter. And so anytime there's a trine aspect, it's just easier flow. Things happen without friction. Things happen without you even trying to put your own efforts into it. Just happens for you. So yeah, I think this is a great time or a great transit to use it to manifest. And when we want to manifest, and when we're using Jupiter and Gemini energy, I say you use manifestation tools like journaling, like chanting mantras, saying words of affirmation. If you want to use, the journaling method of the 369 methods, those are probably going to be very powerful types of manifestations to use. So now, depending on your rising sign, that energy is coming to a specific area of life. So let's go through each rising sign and see what areas of life can be uplifted by this Pluto trine Jupiter aspect we're experiencing. Again, it wasn't exact June 2nd, but I say we can use June 3rd, and even June 4th, especially June 4th, because on June 4th, another transit that's happening in the sky that's also a very abundant type of energy is Venus is making a cazimi with the sun. So Venus, another, benefic of the sky, is going to be activated. And so I say June 2nd, June 3rd, June 4th, any manifestations you want to do, I say go for it. And especially use, journaling, writing, communicating, chanting mantras, that type of manifestation work will be powerful. So let's go through the signs and see where, this energy is focused on for you and what type of manifestations you can use depending on the areas of life that Jupiter and Pluto are hitting in your chart. And so I will be doing this by rising sign. So to start off with Aries rising, if you're an Aries rising, Jupiter is going to be in your third house of communication, of siblings, of short distance travel. And Pluto is in your 11th house of friendships, of your dreams, goals, and pursuits. So, I mean, your ability to communicate is even more magnified here. So I would say use this energy, like I just said, write things down, communicate your wishes, manifest verbally. This is also a great opportunity to maybe reach out to friends, and if there's anything that you want, if there's any like projects you want to get started with friends, business partners that are your friends, this is a great time to do it. Again, Pluto and Jupiter are both big energy, so go big in these areas of life. If you're, for a lot of you, your siblings are your best friends. So if there are business partnerships you're entering with your siblings, these types of things are going to do well. So if we're just doing simple manifesting here, definitely write things down, definitely say mantras. And if you want to focus in the areas of friendships, any of your dreams, use those manifestations to be specific. If you want to be specific with those, definitely manifest things related to anything communication related. If you want to get into social media, this is a really great time to do it for you. So focus your manifestations on communication, sibling, media matters, learning, anything related to the mental arena. And then also, things that are tied with what your dreams are when it comes to communication, what your dreams are when it comes to media, and what your dreams are for your friendships, your communities, your groups, and yeah, any dreams you have. So I would use this time to manifest in those areas. Now moving on to Taurus rising. I'm just gonna flip it here just for my own purposes. For Taurus rising, Jupiter is in your second house, and Pluto is going to be in your 10th house. So here are the areas of finances, the way you support yourself financially is tied with your career. So this is a great time to manifest all things money and career related. If there's, of course, if you want to make money, great time to use your manifestations for that. And also if you're looking to, expand your career in any way, it's a great time to use your manifestations for that. Also, if you want to be seen in the world in a certain way or in a different way, especially when we're talking about, the energy of Pluto. Pluto wants to change how perhaps you're seen in the world. So if you're looking to make any type of transformation when it comes to career or how you appear to the world or what type of legacies you leave off, you want to leave in your lifetime, then definitely use this trine aspect to manifest any of those changes you want to make. So that's for Taurus rising. Now Gemini rising. So for Geminis, this transit is touching the areas, of course, your first house and the 9th house. So the first house is the house of self, how you're seen, how you come across to the world, the first impressions of you are here. It also rolls over your body, your actual physical body, and then the area where Pluto is the 9th house. It's the house of higher learning, of spiritual matters, even astrology lives here. So when it comes to things related to the 1st and 9th house, I would say use this time to do some personal, like, internal transformations. Pluto is changing the way you think in the big picture. Pluto may even have you go back to school to go get a second college degree, or go back to school to earn that degree that you never started, or if you're really young, then this is a time where you're going into that higher learning. But then it's really tied to how you feel about yourself. I would also say with Jupiter being here, I would use this energy to increase your vitality, get, if you want to change the way you deal with your health, this is a great opportunity to do it. So, I mean, if you're looking to lose weight, with Jupiter in the first house, sometimes you tend to gain weight, but if you focus your energy, really well on just getting healthier instead of gaining weight, then this is a great time to do it. So I would use my manifestations for that to get healthier and to expand in the areas of higher learning. If there's something you wanted to study, it really will be beneficial to how you feel about yourself. So I would use my manifestations for that for you, Gemini risings. So next, let's go into what this means for Cancer risings. So if you're Cancer rising, this transit is hitting your 12th house and your 8th house. So for you, this is a really great energy to work on what's happening with you subconsciously, what's happening with you behind the scenes, what's happening with you when it comes to your deep emotions. Jupiter is really highlighting those, and it's expanding those, and it's giving you, just highlighting anything that's going on behind the scenes. And when there's a trine to Pluto here in the 8th house, it really wants to change how your subconscious is functioning, what your deep inner feelings are. It wants, again, to highlight and change you for the better. I would also say if it's not that, then I would say that with Pluto being in your 8th house, Pluto wants you to focus on how you deal with other people's money. So if you're Cancer rising that's dealing with debt, then this is a great energy to use to kind of change your relationship to debt. Maybe use this time to kind of manifest, all your debts being gone, paying off all your any loans. Perhaps also use, this is a good time to use like your insurance plans or your FSA plans to go and seek out that, mental health therapy that you've been holding off on. So I would use my manifestations for that to kind of improve what is happening in your subconscious, improve what's happening with anything that you're hung up on, including, any insecurities, or it could be as mundane as what's happening with your debt. So that's what I would use this energy for Cancer risings. Now for Leos. Leos, this is touching your 11th house. Jupiter is going to be in your 11th house, and Pluto is in your 7th house. So here we have really two good houses. Pluto's going into the area of your relationships, how you cooperate with others, the area of other people, right? And so wants to transform how you function in that area. And then Jupiter is going into your 11th house of hopes, wishes, dreams, communities, groups, friendships. So this is a great time to get together with your friends. The 7th house also deals with business partnerships, right? So if there's any partnerships you have that you want to start with friends, this is a great opportunity to do that. This is a good time to make your dreams come true, especially through the not the use, just through the cooperation of others. Others will be helpful and beneficial to you in making your dreams come true. So if I were to, journal, do some manifestations via journaling or chanting, I would definitely include there something about having helpful others coming in to aid me in my dreams coming true. So really nice energy there for Leo risings. For Virgos, this is happening in your 10th and 6th house. So work. So your career can be expanded here if you want to use this time to manifest anything you want career related, any promotions. If you want